Hi students, so this is video number 2 in our reactivity of metals lab. So again, hopefully you guys have this document pulled up because you are going to need to be filling out the data table. This video is going to focus on the metal iron. And again, we're going to react iron with our 5 solutions. And this video is going to go in order. Overall, the question that we're trying to answer is what is the chemical reactivity ranking for the metals? Or basically which metal is the most reactive? That's what we're really trying to figure out, okay? So again, this video is going to focus on iron. So iron, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but here's what iron filings look like. You might have seen these in a few toys growing up because you can actually manipulate these with a magnet. So iron is actually magnetic. So you might have seen these in some of your toys, like that have magnets or something in them, okay? All right, so I'm gonna put that iron into 5 different reaction wells. And again, what we're looking for is any evidence of a chemical reaction. So an unexpected color change, maybe a gas is being produced, a change in energy. We're trying to look to see if there's any evidence of a chemical reaction, okay? So the first reaction is iron and silver nitrate. So iron and silver nitrate, let's see what happens there. Next, we're going to react lead nitrate. And it doesn't look like anything's happening with these first 2 reactions. So you can say no reaction for either one of those. So you can just put an NR for no reaction because it doesn't look like anything's going to happen with those. The next one is copper sulfate. So the third one is copper sulfate. Let's see what happens with the copper sulfate. Okay. And almost instantly you can see that there appears to be a reddish color. So on your data table, make sure that you write down that it turned red. It's almost like a rust color. Okay, so the rust in there, so it turned rusty. So that was kind of an unexpected color change. So that is evidence that a chemical reaction has taken place. The next one is hydrochloric acid, which is HCl. So hydrochloric acid. So let's see what happens here. Okay. And as you can see, there's a lot of bubbles. So there is a gas that is being produced. So it started reacting pretty much right away. There's a new gas that's being formed. And that gas smells terrible. It smells like rotting eggs. So you can even put that down in your data table as evidence because it smells terrible. We'll let that go for a few more seconds to make sure that that finishes reacting before we do our next one. But again, that's a very pungent rotten egg kind of smell. That is kind of nasty. All right, and then finally, the last one is potassium chloride. So that's KCl. So let's see what happens here. And again, it doesn't look like there's going to be any reaction there. So for iron, we had no reaction for silver nitrate, lead nitrate, and potassium chloride. We got no reaction. We did get a reaction with copper sulfate and hydrochloric acid. So make sure that you guys get that down in your data table.